Alright, so the best game of 2020 comes down to just a few games, in my opinion. We got Ghost of Tsushima, we got The Last of Us 2, we got Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then we got Final Fantasy VII Remake. I would have thrown Avengers on there, but honestly, that game just was trash. But yeah, I think, okay, so the two big ones, The Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima, I can't breathe in this fucking thing. Ghost of Tsushima is really good. It's really fucking good. In fact, I think it's so good that it has a better chance of winning than The Last of Us 2. But I do think The Last of Us 2 is a great game. The problem is it has a lot of hate surrounding it. And I believe that's due to the spoilers that came out before the game came out. So the story, which was a big selling point of the game, got spoiled for most people. And I guess it is what it is. It's kind of like when you see a movie and it's a good movie, but you already know what's going to happen, and you end up watching it and you're just not satisfied. I think that's what happened with most people with The Last of Us 2. And it's unfortunate because it is a really good game. It is really good, man. Even with the choices that they made with the story, you know, having a main protagonist die and then the other main protagonist, you know, fill in the shoes, and then bringing on another a brand new protagonist and the antagonist. It was interesting how they did it, but it was good. So, but I think most people will agree that Ghost of Tsushima is just outstanding. You know, especially when it comes to the graphics, the beautiful scenery, the storytelling was very nice. It was really unique. So I think Ghost of Tsushima is going to be the 2020 Game of the Year winner. Now, today's December 9th, and Cyberpunk comes out for me in my time zone in like 6 hours. In like 8 hours. So, but who knows? That's a great game. That might be Game of the Year, but I don't know if it's too late for that. But yeah, so Ghost of Tsushima, great game. Most people can agree on that, and I think most people will see that as the winner of 2020. Oh, and I forgot to talk about Final Fantasy VII Remake. So that's really good too, but the reason why I don't think it's going to win 2020 is just because I don't think a lot of people are into Final Fantasy as they are compared to like Ghost of Tsushima or The Last of Us 2. You know, like even like Final Fantasy VII Remake was the first Final Fantasy game I played. You know, but I already knew that there was a huge like cult following behind it. And there's obviously like all those games that I had no clue about. So yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake was really good. I just don't think the audience for it is as big as the audience for the other games. But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima is probably going to win, man. And they even brought out that co-op mode, that online co-op mode that came out a few months back. But it came out a few months after the game's release. And that was a big W on their part, because that even brought me back to the game, and it brought a lot of people back to the game, and it was cool being able to play online with other people in that world. So yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, I mean, that's the clear winner for me, but we'll see. We'll just have to see. So that's my video. Later.